Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing some predictions for the upcoming Star Wars film, The Last Jedi. So we want to talk about what we are expecting to see and what we hope to see. So we'll start with the most critical person in the room, Nick. What do you expect to see and hope to see for this movie?
You know, I'm expecting to see a lot of,
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm hoping to see a lot of unexpected things happen in this movie. From the newest trailer, I saw Luke Skywalker was kind of pissed. I think there's going to be like a plot twist to what exactly is going to go on with his story. I think, me personally, I think Kylo Ren is going to hunt for these guys now after what happened in the last episode. Yeah, it's just about all I could think of right now.
Yeah, I think Kylo Ren is definitely, he's pissed off. Obviously, he's pissed off that not Luke is pissed off basically, but Kylo Ren, he's like now he's gonna go after Rey, kind of like in Empire Strikes Back, how Darth Vader is like, okay, I gotta go after Luke now because something's about this guy. So now Rey is being hunted, I'm sure, by Kylo Ren, and maybe they're gonna go try to find Luke, and see, maybe track her somehow, and then this whole big battle happens, and I still want to know who Snoke is. I gotta find out. I really want to know.
I think we may actually see who Snoke is in the new episode.
We might, but I mean, I think about it as like, remember in like 1983 when Return of the Jedi came out, you didn't really know anything about the Emperor either until you finally saw that movie. So maybe we won't even know that much until like the next episode. I hope.
Well, you hope?
I know. I mean, like, I hope that does not happen. But
so, all right. So we heard Nick's side of the story, what he expects, and kind of what do you hope?
I sort of hope. I saw in the trailer that they were battling some kind of station in space. I guess you saw X-wing fighters. I think they're going to blow up whatever that they built this time.
Well, that's a likely, thing to put in.
yeah, I don't know whether it's going to be another Star Killer base or.
See, if they did that, that would piss me off. I think I would like.
Yeah, like come on, like we got to see something new. I mean, I'm sure they'll give us something. I mean, I know a lot of the movie is probably going to be like with Rey's training, kind of like how Yoda kind of taught Luke in Empire Strikes Back. It's going to be kind of like that, except this time Luke is like afraid of something. I guess he's really afraid that maybe Rey will turn out like Kylo Ren did, because obviously things did not go well.
It's going to be a race, I think.
So, I think it's something completely different. So, I think like they're gonna. I mean, they showed so far two, and I could be 100% wrong about this. Two very misleading scenes. Inside the first trailer, we got to see the misleading scene of Rey saying, "I need a place to fit in," and then you see, and they both have red backgrounds.
Oh yeah, you have Kylo put his hand
Kylo
out,
put
and
his
he's like,
hand
"Oh."
out. So you're sitting there thinking, "Holy shit, is he really like? Are they really gonna team up for whatever the greater cause is?" Which bothers me in a way. But then again, we just got this other misleading scene, and I could be wrong because it was raining in both scenes. That we seen Luke on the ground, seeming pissed off, and Rey was swinging the lightsaber around.
Maybe she's gotten like maybe she's too powerful. He's like, nope, I can't do this, and then he's like, bye.
There's
and
like she turned. Is
Well,
that what you're saying?
Well, that's what it looks like. That's what they're trying to make it look like, and I think they're trying to make that like a big thing, and then we're gonna go to see this movie, and that's not the case at all.
Probably.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
So I think they're trying to make it. Oh my God, everyone's expecting this, so let's make them see that.
Yeah, I think they're editing it in a way that.
And doing some sneaky editing tricks to make it look like.
Which is good because it makes us less unexpected, and it's gonna make it more interesting when we finally do see it.
But the whole thing is, I mean, there is a very strong possibility that they could be right. We could actually go see this movie, and we could be like, oh my God, she is going to turn dark, and Kylo's going to go good.
That'd be really cool.
That was the biggest expectations, and I'm thinking that could be a very strong expectation. When you think about it, because, I mean, I had this whole theory planned out, and this theory, I had two theories for this movie. One of my theories is, I think it's pretty strong, but it's very unlikely. I think the point is that that whole hand scene from Kylo is Rey being... I think Snoke is going to use his mind control. We've seen this at the one trailer.
Yeah, I know
like this,
and
he's destroying Rey, and you see it. I think he's mentally ripping a part of her brain out. and it's gonna turn her more into the dark side. And Snoke is gonna abandon Kylo and pay more attention to her.
Yeah, he wants
and
the more
throwing,
powerful being.
Yeah, and throwing Kylo out the way. And I think that's gonna be a big breaking point for Rey, because now she's gonna be the dark one. She's gonna be following Snoke, and that's gonna be a real big breaking point for Kylo, because now he just lost the most important person in his eyes. He killed his father for him in the first one,
Yeah.
inside 7, and now we see him losing Snoke, who trained him to be more powerful and more, obedient and all kinds of different stuff. He just lost that person that gave him all this power and promised him all this power. This is what I think is going to convert Kylo to the good side and become Ben Solo again.
What I really want to see, actually, I want to see Snoke do something. I want to see him, like, I want to see what he's made of. I want to see if he's stronger than, if as strong as I think he could be, or is he just going to be kind of like weak as, like, like, what if he actually has a lightsaber? What if he goes at,
So these
at
are all
least,
strong possibilities, though.
I mean, I would love to see Snoke's power.
All we've seen with him, though, is his ability with the Force, and it seems like I said, he's ripping Rey apart. And this was in person, like they're in front of each other.
She's really powerful, so imagine what you could do with a mind like that. I mean,
yeah,
what if you could use her powers and like make it against her?
And that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think that scene's gonna come very. And this is again, guys, this could be all wrong, but I think this scene can come pretty early on. And I'm not talking about like early, like the first half hour. I'm talking about like we're in an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes, and we see her mind getting ripped apart, and then she goes back to. And I think this would be wonderful, and awesome, because she goes back to Luke. And that's the whole scene that we just seen, and she betrays Luke without her even knowing she's gonna betray him, and without him suspecting it.
It sort of looks like it's leaning towards that, at least from the trailers.
And that's all. That's all from what we're getting from the trailers, guys. We did a trailer reaction, by the way. That's on Clueless Gamers. Definitely check it out so you can see all our reactions. We all were there. We watched the second trailer. We didn't record a reaction. We are sorry, but that's not. We're here to tell you what we think is coming up. So there's a lot of strong possibilities from what these trailers are looking. They're making it seem like they're going to switch sides or join forces or whatever the case is.
They're doing a very good job of making it look.
Yeah,
like
I also want to see what happens to Leia too. I mean, how are they gonna get rid of this character?
At the trigger.
Yeah. What if he blows
her
up? I might cry. I mean, I don't want to see Leia. I just saw Han Solo die, and I gotta see.
And then
that's
a whole.
And who's next,
thing.
Luke? And then there's
that's
like,
that's a whole other thing. That was another very misleading scene. Because what if that's not him actually attacking his mom? What if that's one of Snoke's army, and then you see Kylo actually tearing up because that's not him?
Exactly. So now it's
these are all very misleading footage. Guys.
I am very
and this happens in a lot of trailers. I mean, we watched the Avengers trailer, Infinity War, and I didn't get as misleading scenes. It was just a lot of power and brute and stuff. But that's a different movie.
Well, I remember in Justice League, in that trailer, they had that shot of Superman in the meadow in the yard or something, and then it made it look like a dream sequence when it actually was like not, it wasn't. So,
yeah, but
it does look like from the trailer that the First Order is gearing up for something big, because there was a scene in the trailer where they had AT-ATs just lined up one next to each other outside some sort of city wall or something, like they were preparing to battle or something.
And from the trailer, it also looks like Kylo has a lot of everything under more control. He doesn't look like he's as whiny as a bitch as in the first one.
No, I think that this time he's just out for vengeance.
I think
he's gonna really teenager.
I think he has a little bit more anger, but I don't think he's as violent. Like, I think he's gonna be violent when he fights, but I don't think he's gonna be as
he's
crazy.
Not gonna be a baby.
I think he's gonna be more creative and more sturdy now.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be more like Vader. I think he's trying to become more into Vader, and that's actually a point that I'm willing to see. I'm willing to see all this different stuff.
Yeah,
we're actually going to see some background story too, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, what happened? It'd be really cool. What if he finds out that it looks like he looks up to Darth Vader. What happens when he finds out that before Darth Vader dies, he turned good? And then what if Snoke has been lying to him this whole time? And then he finds out, he's like, oh my god, I've been lied to my whole life.
Maybe that would be another turn of events. Maybe he would actually turn because of that.
Yeah, because he's been lied. Think about it.
But
he looks up to Darth Vader, who actually turned good right before he died.
There's only one man who really knows what happened that day, and that's Luke Skywalker.
Well, also, Snoke is the one who's been training him, so he could know a lot more than we actually know, too.
Yeah, they explain it.
So, but anyway, guys, that's all we have to say about this movie. There is a lot to be discussed.
Yeah.
But there is so many different theories we can come up with. We can sit here for hours talking about them. but unfortunately we don't have all that kind of time. The movie comes out next week on Friday.
We are gonna review it after we see it.
We're gonna probably review it that day, hopefully, if not the following day, and you will see the review hopefully by that weekend. Keep an eyes out for it, guys. It's Hoban. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Definitely throw this kid a like too and subscribe for him.
Hit up my channel, Nightmare Cartel. Link in the description.
And until next time, guys, comment on the bottom below if you guys want to see more different videos or more predictions of what we think is coming up. And definitely look out for my next video. Until next time.